know that despite the complete lockdown of Australia, trying is going on to start student pilot plans? Australia has announced an extension of the lockdown in cities such as Canberra, Sydney, Melbourne and Darwin due to rising cases of COVID-19. Although there is still no official deadline, Tudge said that pilot plans are being made for the return of international students to Australia. To know the detailed news, watch this video till the end, and yes, like and share the video, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Warm welcome from Brain Drain Consultants to our immigration information and news channel A to Z immigration updates. At the Australian Financial Review of Higher Education, the Minister of Education said on the 16th of August that they have received excellent international student arrival plans from South Australia and New South Wales, which have been accepted by both the Premier and Chief Health Officers. New South Wales is clearly now focusing on getting out of the current crisis and lockdown. Can the return of international students to Australia be accelerated after the ravages of COVID? Tudge said that as their vaccination rates continue to rise, as their ability to welcome international students. Once Australia's vaccination rates reach 70%, it will move the country into the infection phase where they can allow more capped entry for student visa holders, dependent on quarantine arrangements and availability. He said that when their borders start opening, they are confident that the students will return in large numbers. The international student experience data they recently released supports this decision, showing that 91% rated their overall living experience in Australia as high. When international students return to Australia, Tudge said the country will need to ensure greater diversity, better alignment with skills constraints, and ensure that the experience of international and Australian students is enhanced. While international students' return to Australia is on pause, Australian universities are suffering plunging commencements. While commencement numbers from Chinese students are up 9.5% from last year, Indian students are down 55%, and Nepalese students are down 40%. Both countries are among for student enrollments in Australia. Tudge's department's analysis of the financial data and international student data found that even if international students roared back in 2022, the impact of the massive decline in commencing students, 36.5% since June 2019, will still be felt for several years. From the $1.8 billion Australian dollar reduction in revenue from 2019 to 2020, $1.3 billion Australian dollars was due to reduced investment earnings. Investment earnings were down 57% on 2019, which was a very strong year for earnings, he said. In comparison, at the end of 2020, international student numbers in higher education were down by 5 on 2019. Even now, in mid-2021, they are still down only 12% compared to the record high seen in 2019. Australian universities that maintained relatively good investment income and were predominantly reliant on Chinese students, as opposed to students from other countries, have maintained very strong financial positions. He acknowledged that being reliant on one country adds financial risk, reduces the diversity in university classrooms, and can negatively impact the experience for both Australian and international students. But during the pandemic to date, if you mainly enrolled Chinese students, you maintained a stronger financial position. This has certainly been the case for a university like Sydney, he said. We hope that you will like our efforts to provide accurate information to you, and you will definitely like, share, and subscribe to our channel. And of course, don't forget to press the bell icon. Thanks for watching. See you again with another video.